Hey there, this is Whitney Miller-Nichols with the Alabama Association of School Boards. I'm here today to show you how to download and navigate our new app. If you're an iPhone user, the first thing you'll want to do is click on your App Store. In that search bar, type our abbreviated name, AASB, and then click Search. You'll see two apps pop up. You want to choose the one that says AASB because I've downloaded it before. I have a cloud, but yours would say Get if you've never had it before. So click on that. It will immediately start downloading. All right, once it's downloaded all the way, click on Open, and you'll see our new app. You do want to allow push notifications. You can change this setting later if you prefer, but we really recommend that you have those notifications enabled, especially during our events. So I'm going to click Allow. The next thing you'll see is our app providers tutorials. So this just is a really quick overview of some of the great features of the app, so you can just swipe to navigate through those. And then when you get to the very last screen, you want to click on Get Started. When you see this channel screen, just click Save. That's going to make sure the app knows to send you notifications from AASB. So you may have noticed right away we have this little gray bar at the top. There are updates to the app. Anytime you see that, just click on the bar and then click Refresh. And any changes that have been made to the app, you'll see there. Okay, so welcome to the home page of our new app. You'll see this grid of buttons. Right now we actually have 2 pages. So let's come back to the first page. And you can always get back to the first page by clicking on that little home icon. The first thing that we're going to look at is the summer conference button. So let's look in there. We've got all kinds of information for you here, stuff that you might have had to go to different places in our previous app. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the agenda. This is the schedule at a glance. You're used to seeing this. I can actually use my fingers to spread and zoom in so that I can read that a little more easily. And you can do the same thing to zoom out. Click back and it'll take you back to that menu. You can check out our sponsors. Many thanks to them for the support they provide for our summer conference. If you click on exhibitors, this is actually a list of all of the exhibitors that we have at the conference today. Let's say that you have a specific vendor that you know you visited and you want to get to their booth, but you can't quite remember their name. Well, if you remember part of the name, you can start typing that into the search bar. Oh look, Alabama Association of School Boards. And now you've got the booth location for the vendor. What if it's a service provider? I'm going to type in architect. And any vendor that has been tagged with architect is going to show up in that quick search. And so you can select the vendor from there to see their location and information. We are running a contest this summer for anyone who downloads the new app and submits the entry. So you would type in your name, type in your title. Sally is our executive director. And then you would put in the name of your school board. I'm going to put in AASB and then click Submit Entry. And notice the pop-up. You have now been entered in the contest. You do have to be present on Sunday morning to win that prize, so make sure you're there. All right, so I'm going to go back. You can also see that we've got links to all of the presentations that you'll see at summer conference. The next thing I want to show you is the favorites tool. You may have seen that. It's the star down here on the bottom. If you click on that, right now you'll see that there's no favorites. Well, let's fix that. We're going to go back to home by clicking on that home icon. I'm going to click on advocacy. Notice there's a star in that top right hand corner. Click on that star. You'll see that it's added to favorites. Okay, so let's go back to home again. Now let's click on favorites again. Now we can quickly access advocacy from the favorites menu. So when I click here, now I can see all of those items that are in the advocacy menu, including legislation. One of the services that we provide for AASB members is we track legislation that is of interest to our school board members. So I'm just going to click on the top one, HB01. This gives you the name of the bill, where we are in the process with that bill, and you can also even click on View PDF to view the text of the bill. So we're going to go back, sit home again. A fun little feature that we have is that you can actually use the Snap and Share button to grab pictures. And I'm going to take a picture of my dog Ruby. She would love to be famous at our conference. So you just use it like your regular camera app. Notice the logo, the AASB logo in the top corner. If you don't like the picture, you can click retake and you get the option again. Now you want to make sure that you do click OK because that will actually allow your phone to save the image. All right, so if you want to do something with that image, you can click on the little blue arrow. You can send it to any of your apps, or we've already given it permission to write to our phone, so we can just hit cancel, and that'll get us back to that menu screen. So let's talk about those channels again. I'm going to actually click on the menu button on the left and pull up the list of channels. So here's a list of channels. You'll see that my AASB staff item is green. That means I have access to communications for that channel. But the other ones that have a lock, I don't have access to those because I'm not part of that group. So I'm going to click Save. You may have noticed that little bell icon in the top right-hand corner that's waving at us, and it's got the red dot. That is our notifications menu. So if we click on that, now we can see all of the notifications in our channel. And you click on it and you can read the full text. So just one more reminder, don't forget to, once you download the app, go in and enter the contest, which you can get to from the summer conference menu, and then select Enter Contest. If you have any questions, we will be there at the conference to answer those for you. Thanks.